Happy Friday, everybody. This is Jennifer, and welcome back to Soul Moon Rising. Today's video is off our normal schedule, if you haven't noticed, but this is our monthly book review. So I promised you guys a review on 2 different books for this month, different types of personal development genre books. So I only made it through 1. Okay, so the first one, let me pull it up here, I did on audiobook. So I do work a part-time job and I love to listen to audiobooks while I'm working. So it was the perfect time for me to look at this part, or not look at, but listen to this particular book. So the book that I'm going to show you right now as soon as it finishes downloading, because I already deleted it off my device to make room for more books. So you'll notice a change of scenery today. It is such a beautiful day, as you can see from the beautiful blue sky above me. It is kind of sunny, so sorry for the squinty face, but I just wanted to enjoy the sunshine and the beautiful weather while I'm talking to you today. So before I get into The Power of Your Subconscious Mind, which is the book that I actually finished, let's talk a minute about The Big Leap. Okay, so this is the second time I have tried to get through this book. I don't know what it is about this book, but every time I pick it up, it makes me extremely tired, and I'm not even past the first chapter yet. Wait, maybe I am. Where is it? Nope, I'm still in chapter 1. So I am going to push through so I can give you guys a full review on this book. I'm sure it's just me having a hard time getting into it, but so far it's got a great message. So I'll give you more on this book next month when I actually finish it. All right, so I will show you The Power of the Subconscious Mind by Joseph Murphy, PH.D., D.D., lots of initials after his name there. So this book includes the rare bonus book of How to Attract Money. Okay, so this is at its core, it's a law of attraction book. Kind of teaches you how to better attract things that you want into your life. But this book comes at you from a biblical standpoint. So there's actually scripture referenced in this book, and lots of different stories of different people that he's dealt with on their different issues and what they're going through and how they overcame it. And it's a fantastic book teaching you how to reprogram your mind and coming at it from a biblical aspect. So, you can better understand the law of attraction has been around forever. It's just that books like The Secret decided to actually come out and name it when, most people didn't realize it was a thing. And it's basically been around since the beginning of time. And Dr. Murphy, references scripture that proves that the law of attraction is not a, it's basically a universal truth, basically, at its core. But great stories, great way to learn how to, basically reprogram your mind so that your life can go on the path that you want to be on versus the path that it's on because you subconsciously chose to be where you're at. I know that's a hard thing for a lot of people to wrap their mind around, but basically you have created your own life. All the different choices that subconscious or conscious that you have made in your life have led you to exactly where you are. So you chose the situation that you're in. And I know when I first heard that, I was like, I don't think so. But the more you hear it and the more you hear how it being explained, the easier it is to really understand. So like, it could be where you live, it could be your financial situation, it could be your weight, it could be any number of things. You chose it on a conscious or subconscious level. You chose exactly what you're living right now. So this book, fantastic book. I think I'm actually going to go buy the actual book so that I can make notes in it or highlight parts. But if you only want to test it out, check out Audible. I know there's other audiobook apps, but I use Audible. I've had a membership with them for years. No, they are not sponsoring this video, but Audible, if you watch this, I'm totally giving you a little business here. So I love audiobooks. Now, I have a huge list of audiobooks, and personal development books I like this way because sometimes, I have 4 kids and I'm busy. I don't really get to sit down and enjoy a book very often. So, I'll show you how many books I have. I have 95 books currently, guys. Okay, so I have been an Audible member since 2015. They have a monthly subscription, kind of like a lot of the subscription boxes that are going nowadays, but this is how I get my personal development books, many of them. Now, I do have quite a small library, small-ish. I have probably close to 20 personal development books in actual book form. And we will get to go into a lot of those over the next coming months. But, you can get an Audible membership for as little as like $15 a month. And a lot of times that's way cheaper than going and buying the book. I mean, this one here, this book, now see how small and it's paperback? This retails for $15. Sure, you can probably find it on Amazon for cheaper, or a used version at a bookstore. But if you went and bought a brand new book, it would cost you $15. So Audible's a great resource to get books that you may not necessarily want to have forever in paper form, because they do take up a lot of space. There's also the Kindle options. If you have a Kindle or a Nook book from Barnes & Noble, those are other great options for getting your personal development books or fiction books or whatever. I also have a I don't know if you call it a subscription because I don't pay for it. I get daily emails from a place called Bookbug. Let me get the email or the name for you guys. Bookbug. Bookbub. Bookbub. I get daily emails from them for different genres, like kids books or science fiction or whatever genres you happen to choose, and they're daily deals. You can get books for extremely cheap. In fact, most of the time I get a bunch for free. So depending on which categories you choose, you can get free digital books. So they'll have them even for Amazon, Apple, or sometimes Barnes & Noble, in those different formats. So whether you use iBooks, Kindle, or the Nook book, you can get them in all different forms. So those are great options for getting different books, because books are one of my favorite forms of self-care, along with my tea. I never go anywhere without my tea or water. So exercise your mind, keep it healthy, and learn something new to better yourself and better your life. So that's all I have for today on these particular books. Remember, today's book that I actually got to review was The Subconscious Mind. The Power of the Subconscious Mind by Dr. Joseph Murphy. And you can find it wherever you get your books, audiobooks, paperbacks, hardbacks, or digital copies. So I highly recommend this book. Even if you're not a religious person, I highly recommend it, because you can get a lot of really good insight on the different aspects of the law of attraction. So next month, look forward to The Big Leap. And I have on Audible The 5-Second Rule by Mel Robbins. So that will be my second book I'm finding it so I can show you guys. 5-Second Rule by Mel Robbins. So that will be the second one that I review for you guys. So look forward to those next month. And don't forget to follow us on social media. We're on Instagram, Facebook, and Patreon. So from my light to yours, guys, namaste. Love you. Have a great day.